What's up, guys? In this quick video I want to talk about a very interesting, very important topic, and that is actually, are we still within the bull market and will we see upside here in Q4, or are we already in a bear market and will we only see continuation to the downside for XRP, for crypto, here in the remainder of the year and next year as well? That is what I want to discuss. And I'm here on this hike, so I will sweat a little bit, I will be out of breath, but bear with me, guys. This is a very important video. First, a disclaimer. At the end of the day, guys, I don't know. No one really knows whether we are already in a bear market or whether we're still in a bull market. No one knows that. I can't give you the actual answer, but what I can do is I can give you my game plan, my strategy, and my take on the current situation in the market. And the current market state or situation sucks a little bit because we are seeing extreme fear once again. There's a lot of bearish momentum. We're seeing sell-off after sell-off. Sorry, guys. And people are wondering, is this a bear market? Are we all cooked, so to speak? Should we cut our losses? Or is this just one big giant trap? And will we see a prolonged bull market cycle, the most hated rally ever? Guys, that is what I want to talk with you about here in this video. And the first thing that I noticed, maybe you as well, is that there is actually no euphoria in the space. I mean, as I said, we are seeing extreme fear. Look at the crypto fear and greed meter. We're not seeing any euphoria in the space, and we haven't seen that since December last year, when Trump came into office. There was a lot of euphoria. We had all-time highs in terms of retail interest, euphoria in the space. And if you want to say like maybe that was the top of the bull run, you're wrong, because Bitcoin went from 100K to $127,000 or so. That's almost a 30% increase from that point. So that wasn't the bull market peak for crypto, for Bitcoin. So that is also a little bit off to me. What is also off to me is that the Bitcoin dominance currently, look at how I'm sweating, guys, it's pretty hot here. But another thing that is off to me is the Bitcoin dominance, which currently hovers around 60% here from the point of recording. And the Bitcoin dominance spiked even higher a few days ago to 63% or so. And a few months ago, we had that huge drop in the dominance. And typically, whenever you are at the top of the bull market or close to the top, we tend to see a low Bitcoin dominance, a Bitcoin dominance that is pretty low. Right now we're pretty high. Typically you want to take profits from altcoins when the Bitcoin dominance is low, and you want to buy your altcoins when the Bitcoin dominance is high. Well, guess what? Right now the BTC dominance is pretty high. So this is also something that is a little bit off to me. Also another reason of why I think that, and I hate to say it, but that this time it's going to be different. And I don't want to be in the group who says like it's going to be different this time, but it could be different this time around. Of course, I don't have the answer. I don't know what's going to happen. One thing, guys, that we do know, let me find a spot to sit over here, guys. But one thing that we do know is that the only thing we can control in this market is actually your risk management and the risk-reward ratio. So right now, guys, the risk-reward ratio on a lot of altcoins in the space is pretty favorable. That means that the downside potential from this point onwards is fairly limited on most altcoins, and the possible upside reward is absolutely massive. And of course, there are no guarantees, because yes, every altcoin could go to zero, but that's not the point. It's all about the risk-reward ratio. You want to buy when the risk-reward ratio is favorable, and you want to take profits when the risk-reward ratio is unfavorable. But right now, as I explained, the risk-reward is pretty good because most altcoins are at the floor against their BTC pair or ETH pair or US dollar pair. Not everyone, but most altcoins are. Even in the top 100, most altcoins outside of the top 10. So that is one thing. And also, guys, in terms of risk management, this is a super important thing. This means that you never go all in with all your life savings. You always have a calculated approach. So if you see a favorable risk reward on altcoins, that is where you want to make a position into the spot, a spot holding or a futures position, whatever. But you never want to go all in. So no matter what the outcome is, even if a cryptocurrency goes to zero, it shouldn't affect you too much. You shouldn't really care about the outcome, to be honest. So I always use risk management. I use risk reward ratio to come up with trading opportunities or buying or swing trading opportunities, and that is something that is super important. The outcome shouldn't really concern you too much, because otherwise you're going to make emotional decisions. But to come back to my point, guys, do I think that the bull market is over for crypto? I personally don't think so. I don't see it right now. It doesn't feel like it. It doesn't look like it. Could it be? Is it a possibility that the bull run is already over, that we already peaked? Yes, that is definitely a possibility, but it shouldn't affect you if you applied proper risk and money management. If you didn't do that, then yes, you will feel the pain, and that sucks. Guys, this isn't my first cycle. I've been around for a while, made a lot of mistakes. And another thing that I also learned is that you never want to sell, you never want to panic whenever the market is in a fearful or extreme fearful state. Typically, that is either the bottom or close to the low, or a very good risk reward ratio. So if you have a vision for a few more weeks or months, then buying or holding right now could be a very lucrative strategy. If I look at my past performance, and in the past performance basically of the crypto fin greed meter, then I noticed that it is always wise to buy the fear and to sell the greed. Sounds very obvious, but yeah, it's still pretty hard for most people, unfortunately, or fortunately for us here on the channel. But yeah, guys, I don't think that the bull run ended. Also, if we look at the market structure of a lot of cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, it's still intact. We're still making higher highs, higher lows. We are still seeing bullish market structure. So for now, there isn't anything too concerning, anything to worry about, in my personal opinion. As soon as we see changes, I mean, for example, XRP had a brutal drop recently, but we're still pretty high compared to where we started from in, I think, October last year. XRP was trading even below 50 cents, guys, or 50 cents exactly, and we went all the way to 360 something, 370, 360. So in terms of that, guys, we're still pretty high. Market structure still intact, but this is a brutal and deep correction designed to shake people out. And yeah, if you have conviction, if you have proper risk money management, then this shouldn't affect you too bad. And obviously it sucks. It also sucks for me, guys, to be honest, but we'll get over this. And I don't think the cycle is over. As soon as I see changes, I will notify all of you over here on YouTube, my Instagram. Follow me over there, because I'm giving a lot more market insights and updates over there, which I'm not always providing on YouTube. So also give me a follow over there, guys. What else? If you want to buy or trade your crypto, I would highly recommend to do that over on Phemex or AscendEX. Official links down below. Huge welcome bonuses. Phemex is an ebook exchange, which basically puts them in the same category as Bybit, Binance, for example. They have high liquidity. They weren't affected by the recent crash a few days ago, while many exchanges struggled with that. So that also tells you a lot. I've been using them for a while. No issues so far. I'm pretty satisfied. So check it out if you're interested. And if you want to see my trades, because I'm still actively day trading, swing trading right now, because I think opportunity is here, and join my trade signal group, link down below as well. For now, guys, to conclude the video, I'm still very bullish, optimistic. This period sucks, but yeah, these shakeouts are unfortunately part of an uptrend of a bull market, and everything still looks good. We had the highest liquidation candle in crypto history, guys, a few days ago, even almost 10 times as big as the pandemic crash. And sometimes I sound like a broken record here on the channel, I know, but I keep repeating my message, and my message is pretty boring, yeah, boring, but it works, guys. I think just holding right now, holding through all the noise, don't get affected emotionally by all this nonsense is the best thing you can do. Apply risk management, money management, and always pay attention to the risk reward. If the risk is getting higher and the possible rewards is getting lower, then take your profits off the table if you see greed. If the risk reward is good, if you see high upside potential, low downside risk, then make sure that you buy the dips, guys. That is my message, not financial advice. I want to thank you for watching, for the amazing support. See you very soon with another XRP update. Bye bye.